I first started playing on the Wii U. I I've always been a Zelda fan, so naturally I got the new one as soon as I could. Um, Open worlds weren't really my thing, but I liked Zelda enough. I figured I'd give it a try. What's the harm? It was a decent game. I enjoyed it well enough. I liked the sense of freedom that it gave you. I like not having to follow a set path or directions. Sure, the game gave you one, but there were no restrictions. It didn't make you follow it if you didn't want to. I'd do little things like keep Link as naked as I could, as long as I could. The game would tell you to put some clothes on him, but you didn't have to. It was fun. But I don't know. Overall, I wasn't really thrilled. I played it for a while and I put it away. Play it again from time to time. Always try to get back into it. But sometimes the game would sit there for weeks, as long as a month sometimes. Then I bought a Switch. It was not my intention to buy a duplicate copy of the game, but the only way I could find a Switch at all was to buy a bundle, and I ended up with another copy. I, I just wanted to play Splatoon 2, but I'm not going to spend money on a game that I'm not going to play, so naturally I had to start a new campaign, and
Wake up, Link.
that's when it all began. The portability of the game allowed me to play it anywhere, anytime. At home, in the living room, in the kitchen, at work, family gatherings, driving. But the worst thing was that I could play it in bed. The world in the game is so massive, organic, and free. It's so easy to get sucked into the world and completely lose track of all time. I could lie in bed and play until 3, 4 in the morning without realizing how late it was. I'll turn it on and say, I'm just gonna check out that shrine that I left off at, and felt like 5 minutes, but when I looked up, 6 hours had passed. And I hadn't even accomplished any major goals. Just shrines and Korok seeds. This game is tailor-made for organic exploration. Everything you do feels like an accomplishment because it wasn't handed to you. You had to earn it. You had to find it yourself. Sure, there's a tower. You can climb it and get the map, but it doesn't give you any waypoints. You still have to look for them yourself. You still have to use your eyes. And when you see something in the distance, and you set your sights on it and you go for it, it feels so rewarding. Every shrine, every Korok seed, every little thing that the game has that you can do, every sunken treasure, everything. It's like a little bump. It just keeps you going to the next one, to the next one. I'd play and I'd see something out in the distance, so I'd go check it out. I knew it was getting late, but I thought, just one more. One more shrine. I'd finish that shrine, and way off in the distance I'd see the glimmer of another one, and I'd think, okay, well, let's check it out. We'll activate it so we can come back later. I'll save it, turn it off. And I get there. Well, I'm here. I may as well go in and see what it's gonna be like. Alright, I should save it now. Well, I mean, it's another 5 minutes. I could finish this shrine. Hey, what's that in the distance? Next thing I knew, it was sunrise. I have to be at work in 2 hours. It got to be where I could no longer tell the difference between my life and the game. It's not easy. But little by little, I feel I'm getting better. I'm making more progress in the game, so I find I play it less and less the closer I get to the end. During dry times, you gotta make what little you have last, you know? I mean, the game has impacted my life in a significant way. Breathtaking visuals, superb gameplay, a decent story, and just the freedom of exploration that no other game has really ever done before. Can you blame me for feeling the way that I do? But, you know, one day at a time, I feel like I'm making progress. I'm getting better. Each day I find I play it less and less. I'm no longer playing until 3 a.m. That's a good thing. What? This nothing. I can put it down anytime I want. Look, I know this looks bad. And it is. But we're not too far out from something else. And I got a feeling it's gonna start all over again. It's me, Dustpan! Yeah!